So we were talking about soap. I'm not
Yeah,
even
what a
gonna try
weird
to
way to
stop.
open. Just like, hey,
Yeah.
before the cameras started rolling, we were in fact having a conversation, as men do, about soap.
About soap. No need for a segue. Just gonna outright say it. We were talking about soap.
Well, you know how you segue? Just be really relatable. Just be like, hey, y'all know soap?
You guys ever like wash your body with stuff?
You ever use
that
soap?
stuff called soap? Do you ever use soap? And that's how we. Anyway, never mind.
Nailed it.
Yeah. They call it cold open for a reason. So, soap. I like soap.
It's freezing in here. This open is so cold. Roll the fucking tape. Let's get back to soap.
No.
when we're
I can
back.
do it. Yeah, no, fuck it. Roll the tape. Just roll the tape. Get me out of here. This is pure hell.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another minty fresh episode of Anything But Politics. As always, my name's Jim Altman, and I'm here with...
Christian Rollman. What is up, everybody?
Hello, bud.
Hey, how's it going? So, soap.
So let's talk about soap.
Let's talk about soap for a second. Let's just take a quick little segue and talk about soap. So, I was waiting for the p. I knew it was coming. So, we were talking about soap, and I like cool soap. I like cool, like, hey, this is lavender soap that you can buy, and it's homemade, and it's really cool. Or like, this smells like Bigfoot or whatever, like weird soap. I like cool, weird soap that's like, what? But I never get that. I have Irish Spring, which is just, it's just like, it's whatever soap. It's the most normal soap you could ever have. But the reason I have it is because a long time ago, I bought a 24-pack of Irish Spring and put it in under my sink. I was like, I've got soap for days now. So I grabbed one, put it in the shower. I'm like, let's go. Let's use this soap. I use all the soap. And by that time, I had forgotten that I had bought the Irish Spring. So I was like, damn, I need to go get more soap. So I went and got another 24-pack of Irish Spring.
No!
So I have like 50 bars of Irish Spring. This also happened like well over a year ago, and I still have like 30 of them.
Oh my god. Yeah, because bar soap feels like it takes a while to go down.
It does take a while. And also, I don't want to out myself, like, I don't use a lot of it. But also, like, I get enough. I have a small body.
There you go.
And so I have a tiny little boy body, and I'm able to budget my soap very well so that I can get it all over myself and not use up a bunch of it. And I also use it until it's gone. I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, it's super thin now, I'm going to throw it out. I get it down into little discs. It's like the little discs, and it's like paper. And you just like, with one finger, just rub it on your body.
You ever mold an older soap onto a newer soap? You just kind of press that fucker on there?
I'm going to do that now instead of what I was doing before. Because what I was doing before definitely felt weird. Definitely felt inappropriate.
It felt sad.
Just like
I felt
slowly.
sad when I did it.
And like dropping it all the time because you're literally just rubbing it on your body.
You felt like a giant, though. Oh, my soap.
My soap. Just. Oh my god. Okay.
But
So
I
the
am
soap.
now. I cut my hair, and it's no longer shoulder length, so I'm using far less shampoo.
Yes.
You said you
That is
don't
the
use that
glory.
much soap because you can budget it. You have a little boy body.
Yeah.
I do not. I have a big, gross man body.
Yeah, you're huge. No, you're just tall. You're really tall. Sorry.
And I didn't take that poorly. But I do have not much hair anymore, so I'm really saving on the shampoo and conditioner for sure.
Dude, on your first because this happened to me on my first shower after I had my long hair and got short hair, just a shitload of shampoo, just because I was prepared to put it all over my luscious locks.
Yeah.
And then I put it on my buzz cut head. It wasn't buzz cut, but like nothing. I was like, oh shit. And there's nothing, you can't put it back. There's no, you didn't take too much. Now you got to stuff it back in. You just have to rub.
Did you ever do that thing in like preschool where like they put toothpaste out on a paper plate and they were like, this is like when you say mean words, and it's like, now put it back in the tube. And you can't put it back in the tube. Once you say mean words, you can't take it back.
Cute. I love
What,
that.
you never did that?
No, that's adorable.
Oh yeah, that's a thing that we did.
No, we just got our mouths washed out with soap. Throwback. Callback.
Up until I was throwback. Up until I was up until I was in second grade. So for K3, K4, kindergarten, and first grade, I was at like a private academy.
Mm-hmm.
And it was very archaic. We're talking early 2000s. We're talking about like 2003, 2004.
That is a long time ago.
Oh yeah. If you did something wrong,
9/11.
you did what they do at private academies back in 2005. The principal will just beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, they
back
sure
as
did.
they did in the olden days. All
right, kid.
No, yeah, they were.
Bend over!
Yeah, he had a wooden paddle.
Yeah, I know.
She
Yeah,
had a
I bet
name.
he did.
What was her name?
You don't.
Oh, she had a name. I'll have to message my sister. Betsy? Betty or Betsy? Just because I know because one day there was the crack heard around the world. She broke over some kid's ass.
So
and
when
that
you say
guy was
crack,
a legend forever.
When you say crack heard around the world.
Betsy, not the kid.
Oh, not the kid's ass crack. Okay.
Yeah, no. Betsy broke over some kid's ass.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's how you know it's abuse.
Oh,
It's
and
abuse all the time, but
I got it less than others because one, I was a shithead when I was a kid.
oh, just kidding.
No, I was not a good little boy. I saw that guy maybe twice a month for my entire time at that school. Because I was a little shithead. Yeah. And, I was in kindergarten, and, like, he'd be like, so why are you here? And he's like, cause fuck you guys. And it's like, no, don't say that. Why are you here? Yeah. And he was like, because I pushed someone off the slide. And it's like, why'd you push someone off the slide? And I was like,
because I'm a psychopath.
Because he was sitting on the fucking slide. He was at the top of the slide, and he was just sitting there. And I'm like, you gonna go down? He's like, no, I'm just sitting here. And I'm like, okay, can you sit somewhere else, like on a fucking
this isn't
chair?
a chair. Yeah,
you monster.
Fuck you, it's not a chair.
And he was like, no, fuck you. And I was like, you know what? And there was a bar over the thing. So I grabbed the bar, I lifted my feet, and I kicked the back.
Jim!
He just went down the slide.
But that's such an excessive way to do it.
You're
You're gonna do some like Jackie Chan shit.
I was 5, Christian.
Do your own stunts?
I did my own stunts, and I paid the price because I'd go to the fucking principal's office, and the thing was,
you gotta feel like the principal's office is like, why did you? And you're like, because I'm a fucking badass. That's why. Did you see that? Come on.
Because I do my own stunts. Do you have a fucking camera out there? It was awesome. Sell that shit to World Star.
That shit was sick. The principal's
Make some money off that shit.
That shit was sick, but you can't do that, James.
You know you can't do that. That shit was so
fucking
rad.
Awesome.
But I can't reward you for this behavior. It'll make bad habits. I think me getting paddled directly links to me getting this podcast. Something broke somewhere in my mind, and I'm like, well...
The butterfly effect is a beautiful thing. You don't get it paddled, and you're like an accountant.
Oh, yeah, right? Who wants that?
Nobody.
So,
did you ever get not paddled, but just straight
spanked?
Up, just
raw hand?
Raw hand, baby.
So, it's weird because in my book, here's the thing. All parents, they don't know. There are plenty of books, but it's all just advice. Yeah. There's no right way to parent, wrong way to parent.
Facts, yeah.
So, people learn. But this isn't me shitting on my parents, but just me saying that, hey, when I'm a parent, if they get punished at school, they've been punished. There was an action, and there was a consequence for that action that directly linked to what the problem was.
Yeah.
You know, you do something in school, you get punished at school. You didn't do anything wrong at home. I don't know why I would punish you for that.
Yeah.
Now, if you do something at school and you don't get corrected for it,
or you
then
don't get
a
proper
punishment at home. I get it.
Yeah. Or you just don't get a proper, like, sometimes...
Like, if you beat the shit out of a kid and get, like, 1 day in school suspension...
Yeah, it's like, no, you're also getting your shit taken away. Like, you're not...
Yeah, like,
not
if you're going to be a little asshole, if you're going to be a menace, then yeah. The punishment has to be proportional to the crime in order for it all to work. And the thing was, like, I would do something as a kid. I would, like, push Zachary down the slide. Zachary, if you ever listen to this.
Fuck you.
No, not fuck you. I'm sorry. We were kids. Literally a week later, we were best friends again.
Right, and to be fair, he was sitting on the slide.
He was just sitting there, and I asked him. I tried talking
okay.
it out first. I said, hey, man, you going to go down that slide? And he said, no, I'm just sitting here. And I'm like, you're just, like, resting?
There's a bench.
And he was like, yeah, I'm just going to sit. And I'm like, sit in a chair, you monster. And he said,
or a
no,
swing.
I like the slide.
Bitch, there's a swing. It's for sitting.
That's what I said. So I pushed him down it. And I didn't push him off the slide. I pushed him down the slide. I've never seen a kid get to the end of a slide and just cry.
Yeah. Well, it was
the
to
teachers
be fair, it was
probably thought I
unconsensual.
rocked his shit. The teachers were probably like, you probably dislocated his spine, James.
Oh my god.
Anywho, Zachary, if you're watching this,
yeah,
I'm sorry. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry to you,
sweet.
not to any of them.
So I don't mean by your parents, by the way. I mean raw hand spanked from a teacher.
Never a teacher, no.
It's
First
not
off,
cool.
there was only one person that could do it. A teacher at that private academy. If they laid their hands on you, it would be just as severe as if a public school teacher did it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You had to go to the principal. And then, thing was, I think I've mentioned it. The population of my hometown?
Oh yeah, it was like 5?
2,000.
Okay. Honestly, close enough. It
Like
might
5
as well be
people?
5. Yeah, it might
You're
as well
saying
be
5 people? Yeah, my family, and that's it.
Yeah.
No, there were
Yeah.
2,000 people in my entire town. So, not big at all. Everybody knew everybody.
Yeah.
So, if you were in any way, shape, or form extraordinary or different, you were a town celebrity, period.
That's the kid.
I'm
that's
the
kid
same
who
Jim
kicks
I am
Zach
now.
down the
I was
slide.
just in a little teeny body.
Yeah.
I was just as theatrical and just out there. So
I've seen the
everyone
karate
knew-
video.
Everyone knows James. Period.
Yeah.
Everybody knew James. When
Times you
when
wanna go where everybody knows you're James.
Oh, I love that. But I'm Jim now. Those days are behind me. So,
Yes, now everybody knows you're Jim, but it doesn't go with the song. So
it doesn't go with the song, so I fucked it. I ruined it. But I would be told, hey, go to the principal's office.
yeah,
You've done something wrong. As a kid, age 5 or younger, when you're told, hey, you fucked up,
yeah,
you're going to get your shit rocked.
yeah, you're gonna cry.
No. What?
You cry. That's what happens when that
You
is told
cry.
to you.
In those
cry
instances, you cry hard, knowing that I'm about to get my shit rocked.
That's the
And I don't
anxiety.
know when it's coming because I don't know who's in his office, how long he's going to take. Sometimes it was like, oh,
Yeah.
he'll see you now. Or other times
Yeah.
it was like, sit on this chair and wait.
Yeah, or you walk
Those
in.
were the worst moments.
Yeah, you walk in and you're like, oh, he's not here yet. You close the door and he was standing behind the door and he just, ah! No, I didn't know you were there.
And the worst part is when you'd be there and you're just waiting and you're like, you're crying and you're just like, fucking,
Yeah.
you're a mess. And then just like, it's like, hey, he's currently busy. He'll be with you in like maybe 5 minutes. And it's like, okay. And then all of a sudden you just hear, ah! And then you're like, ah! Some poor fuck is already in there. Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh my God.
It was like they'd come out crying and the principal would just be like, hey, James, come on in. And you're like,
Come
no.
on in.
So
Time to get absolutely hammered.
everybody
Not
knows
hammered.
James. I just, yeah.
Let's do some shots, James.
I was buddies with my principal, though. Like, we were kind of tight after a while. After, I'd say, I think during late kindergarten and early first grade, it got to the point where, like, whenever I'd go, he'd just be like, what'd you do? I'd be like, I was looking at my friend Jerry's Spider-Man folder, because he had a folder. Because when we do spelling tests in first grade, you had to block your shit so that no one would cheat.
Yeah.
And you would do this with your spelling folder.
Yeah.
You would put your folder out in front of you. And he had a Spider-Man one. And I was looking at it because it was fucking dope. And the teacher thought that I was cheating.
Yeah, that's such bait. What? Who is this kid? We're going to fuck him up.
No, it wasn't Jerry. Jerry didn't tell on me. The teacher was like, Jim, are you looking at...
That's clearly bait, though. He knows that his Spider-Man thing is so fucking cool, and everyone's going to want to look at it.
So I was looking at it, and the teacher was like, are you looking at it? And I was like, no. And she's like, really? And I'm like, yeah, check my shit. I probably have stuff spelled wrong. I promise.
I definitely do.
I definitely have something spelled wrong. If I was cheating, I'd hope I'd be doing better, Miss Davis.
Yeah. Not so well that you think I'm cheating, but, like, better than what's on this sheet of paper right now. Guaranteed.
Yeah. I was just looking at Spider-Man because I'm 6. So fuck you, Miss Davis. And she was like, did you just say fuck you? And I'd be like, now hold on. And she'd be like, office. So I got sent there because I was cheating. And I was like, I wasn't fucking cheating. Spider-Man. And he's like Peter Parker? And I was like, fuck yeah. And he was like, oh, I love Spider-Man. Go back to class.
Yeah. Get back to class. Get back there.
We eventually got tight. Me and him.
Yeah.
But no, early on, I would go out there and I'd be crying. I'd be sobbing. Thing was, I would cry so loud because it was imagine a T, like the school was shaped like a T. The front door is at the top of the T. One of the sides.
Oh, interesting.
And then this was like the circulation desk. The other side of the T was administration offices. And then going down the stem of the T were the hallways to the different classes.
That's cool.
So I would get sent out of my room at one side of the T and up to sit in the chair right at the cross section, and I'd cry. And the sound of me crying would go down the hallway, and it would upset all the other kids because they knew who I was and they liked me and they didn't like that I was sad.
They're like, oh, James
they would
is
get calls.
fucked.
They would get calls to be like, hey, I have a classroom full of upset kids right now.
They're all screaming, free James. Free James, free James, free.
The amount of times the person would be like, listen, he's still in that meeting and I've gotten a couple calls. Just go back to class. The number of times that actually happened. I can't yell enough that in a town of 2,000 people, for a glorious 5 years in that town, from the time I was 3 to the time that I was like 8, I was the main character.
What's up, everybody?
People? 2,000?
What's going on?
That many people were in my high school.
$10? Sure, I'll take that. Thanks. Honestly.
But, I mean, like, I was in pageants. I've told you about my pageant days.
I don't think you did.
Oh, no? Then I'm lying. That was a joke for the podcast.
I wasn't in pageants. You were in pageants, though?
I was in one pageant just yearly.
Were you, like, pretty?
Did
you win?
I kind of, like, rocked a polo. I might have gotten, like, one of the runners-up one of the years.
Oh, hell yeah. You just said you were in one.
One pageant, but annually.
Oh,
it was the same
every year.
pageant
Oh,
every
gotcha,
time.
gotcha.
Little Mr. and Miss Denellen.
Gotcha. I was...
As you can imagine it would be called, is Little Mr. Denellen. When I lived in Denellen, and I was little, and I was a mister. So it all added up. I was a perfect candidate.
Hell yeah. I told my parents, I was like, I want to be in pageants. And they're like, you know you're way too ugly for that. Don't even try. Don't even try. They didn't say that.
We dance. That's primarily what it was dancing.
Aw, that's cute.
I believe one year was We Got the Beat.
We sure do.
That song?
Yeah.
I believe one year was These Boots Were Made for Walking.
Nice. This was in Florida?
This was in Florida.
Okay.
It's Florida. What are you going to do?
What are you going to do? It's Florida.
So
Fuck you. Fuck you.
that really is what it was. So
Interesting.
A lot happened. I used to be the main character. That's probably what it was. Growing
Yeah.
up in that town probably made me the egotist I am today. Growing up in Dunellen had a direct effect on me becoming a podcaster.
Nobody knows who I am. Maybe I should start a podcast. Get that high from when I was 6.
Yeah.
I've
been riding that like high of being a 6-year-old for my entire life.
Oh my god, that's good. When I was
You're
in
on top
4th
of the
grade.
world when you're 6. Young people love you. Old people love
Absolutely. Absolutely.
you. Everyone loves you.
I forget when that ends.
7.
You only got that 1 year. When I was in 4th grade, that teacher would like, in the classroom, she'd be like, bend over. 4th grade. What are you, 9? I think you're 9. Yeah, like 8 or 9.
Yeah.
8 or 9
Yeah.
years old, and the teacher would be
Yeah.
like, bend over, and like full hand, just one after another, just repeat. It was like 3 or 4. They'd get you 3 or 4 times. I went home and told my parents that, and they were like, "I'm sorry, she did. What the fuck? Did she do? What did she do?"
At
I was like,
home?
"Yeah, she raw hand spanked me on my butt,
On my butt.
on my butt." She had one kid, fucking pants down.
Can you spank someone on their arm? Or is spanking exclusively ass? Because the fact that you went, she spanked me
Spank.
on my butt, just really got me.
Oh, you're about to
She
get your
spanked me right across the face.
I got face spanked.
I got face spanked.
God. That's so funny. Yeah, I guess it is exclusively for ass. Yeah, you can't
she
really
hit
get
the wrong
spanked
cheeks.
anywhere else. Yep. Damn. But yeah, dude, 4th grade. Hey, if you're a teacher, don't do that. If you are a 4th grade teacher, don't do it. I mean, if you're any teacher, don't. You don't need to be touching
Just
kids.
don't hit kids.
Yeah, don't. Just
Don't do it. Just don't do it.
don't do it. It's not okay, especially not on their booty butts.
Not on
Super
their booty
weird.
butt. Don't touch a kid's booty butt.
Ever
That's
for
the-
any
that's
reason,
theirs.
unless his booty butt is on fire and the only way to put it out is like
Is
a
by
rag.
patting it.
It's by patting it with your hands.
Pat it out.
Yeah, because it's a oil fire. What is it? Not oil fire.
Gas leak.
A gas. Yeah, it's a gasoline gas
Fire.
fire. And you can't put it out with water, so you have to pat it down. That's the
Yeah.
only reason you're allowed to touch a child's ass. But it comes up so rarely, so just don't do it. Just
Yeah, just avoid it at all costs.
whatever you can do to avoid it. Anyway,
But so
Butts
no,
are
at
funny.
home, even if I would get punished at school, I'd come home and my parents would be like, "Ah." But here's the thing. My parents
Double up.
never like spanked me. They never like
sure.
But just knowing what a spanking was from school.
Yeah.
And just knowing that they were upset enough with me to do it in the first place,
Yeah.
they would go and I would cry like I would at school because I knew
Yeah.
that they were upset
Yeah.
and I knew that I fucked up.
Yeah.
So like they were able to get the message across just by like kind of that's it, just a little a pat. More than anything, they just pat me, but it was the stern voice and it was the just the pat on the butt or the pat on the arm. That too. That's the on the go spank.
little spank on the arm. Yeah.
That's a little like on the playground. You push a kid. Your mom goes, "Come here, give me your arm."
Right on the arm.
Bad. Don't do that again.
Objectively, worse than the butt.
Yeah, because
you
especially if
hit
you're
it-
like in public.
Yeah, and if you hit it hard enough, that's like my bone. Like that'll hurt your fucking bone.
My bone. She spanked my arm.
She didn't hit my arm. That was an arm spank right there.
She arm spanked me.
She arm spanked. Oh my god.
What a weird place to get to, like right out the gate.
Yeah, right out the
started
gate,
with
and for 20 minutes. I love it.
Good bit.
I love it. Yeah, it's great stuff.
Hey, tell me about Sprite.
Oh fuck! I completely forgot about that. So before we started the show, Jim wanted to go get a Sprite, which he did, as you can clearly see if you're on YouTube.
It's not the one I went to get.
No, he went to get a different one, but it was a frozen one, and he was afraid of it exploding. And I was like, I wonder. And I said the survival rate's probably pretty high. And then I was like, I wonder how often people get killed by Sprite. Now I couldn't find any for Sprite specifically, but for sugary drinks.
Is that soda or is that juice as well?
I would assume it's just referring to soda, but I also don't know.
Okay.
I want you to give me a guess. Per year.
I guessed. I said, when you looked it up and said, oh, I have to save this for the show.
Yeah.
I said, oh my God, is it like double dig?
And I said, I need to save this for the show because no, it's substantially more than that.
Is it like quad dig? 4 numbers? Oh my God.
6 dig. 180,000
dig?
180,000 deaths a year linked to sugary drinks. That's by WAPO, Washington Post.
Okay.
Yeah, scientists are asking people across the globe to lay off sugary drinks, linking the consumption to an estimated 184,000 adult deaths each year, including more than 25,000 Americans.
Do you want to know what I'm about to do? I've looked up on caffeineinformer.com. If you just Google top 10 sodas, the first real link you get is caffeineinformer.com. And it ranks the popularity of soft drinks. Number 1, what do you think? Most popular
Coke.
soft drink, Coca-Cola.
Coke.
Number 2?
Yeah, baby. I don't think it's Pepsi. I'm going to go, but Mountain Dew is too niche. I'm going to go Sprite.
Your gut was right, but you didn't say it. It is.
Is it Pepsi?
It's Pepsi.
Wow.
It's
I figured
Coke
Pepsi would be third.
Number 3,
Okay.
Diet Coke.
It's the same thing as Coke.
Number 4, Dr. Pepper.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
I would not have guessed that. Where's Mountain Dew?
Right after Dr. Pepper, it's at number 5.
Okay. About to say, it's got to be up there.
Number 6,
Sprite, baby.
Sprite.
Yeah.
So
We're always, at Domino's, we're always either getting Coke or Sprite orders. It's always one of the two.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Pepper is rare. That's why I was surprised. But anyway.
So what was that number again? How many deaths per year?
180,000.
180,000 divided by the top, 10
Welcome back to the math podcast. Yeah.
If they were all attributed, if all of those deaths are attributed to the top 10 sodas, then 18,000, of course, deaths per year would be just attributed to Sprite.
Yeah.
But
well,
it's
you'd have to
fun
take into
because
account
you can
the
then
amount.
go
Yeah.
180,000. If all the deaths were simply attributed to the 8 top, then you're talking about like 22,500 deaths to Sprite.
It's fucking wild. Yeah, it's probably somewhere between like 15 and 20.
My thing is like, okay, quick reference to my favorite podcast of all time.
Okay.
Trauma Tuesdays.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Wow, it's already made that list. Okay.
You're more likely to be killed by a cow than a shark.
Yes, that is true. Which makes sense.
Yeah. Death by cows per year? 20.
20.
Sprite is more deadly than cow.
I mean...
Think about that. Ruminate on that for a moment.
Like, the amount of sugar that you are consuming is astronomical. It's really high with any of those sodas.
So, other than like the times I have a soda at home, which some days aren't ever. Some days I've completely cut soda from home.
Look at you go, dude. That's awesome.
I just don't have the time.
That's the time to drink soda. That's fair.
But I've pretty much regulated it to where on average I'll have like a soda a day, and that'll be the Pepsi that I have with my lunch at work. A bottle of Pepsi has 139% of your daily added sugars.
Yeah. One bottle. 20-ounce bottle?
I believe so, yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
That are like 16.9. I don't know the sizes off the top of my head.
Yeah. And there are others that are even more than that. Mountain Dew, I know, is more than that. I actually think Coke is more than that. I could be so wrong on that, but I think it is.
I think Mountain Dew is like supposedly the most sugary.
It is. It's insane, especially like the special flavors like Baja Blast or Code Red or Voltage. Like those ones are insane. You wouldn't believe it.
Okay, but you think it's better if it's like a Baja Blast Freeze?
Yes, because I think you're actually consuming less.
Yeah, because there's like the freeze portion.
Yeah. Well, there's
Okay,
the freeze portion, and anytime something gets frozen, it expands. So you need less to fill up a thing.
Baja Blast Freeze, I'm happy.
Dude, they're so good. I haven't had one in a while.
They're so good.
But yeah, soda is really. I haven't had a soda in. I think it's been 2 months, which is now the longest I've ever gone. Yeah, I had a sip of Sierra Mist when I went over to see my sisters, and they had one, and I was like, let me just have a sip. I had been off it for like 2 weeks, and
Sierra Mist was your. Oh my god.
It was just there, and I was like, oh, I hate this. This is disgusting. It's way too sweet. It's too much. And it's, yeah. So ever since then, I haven't touched it. I just do sweet tea and lemonade. And yes, I understand that both of those things have a lot of sugar in them. But
not nearly as much.
No, not nearly as much. And it's mostly water. I'm drinking mostly water.
Yeah.
Like
I'm drinking like a shit ton more water. Like just pure water.
Hell yeah, man. This tall boy, I am up to about 1.5 of these a day.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I have a thing that looks just like
that. It
that.
doesn't give the amount. Oh, it does give the amount. 64 ounces. So I'm doing like almost 100 ounces of water a day.
I have a water bottle that looks just like that.
Oh, do you? Where'd you get it?
I do. Well, just turned up one day.
Oh, wow. That's so cool.
I love how they don't know that. They just don't know that.
No one knows that.
When you came and visited, like the first time ever.
Yeah, first time ever.
Just a couple months ago.
Crazy, yeah.
Right? You brought that, and then you didn't mean to leave it here.
It was hidden.
Our editor, Seth, thought it was just a really, really, really funny joke. Just to hide it.
You hid it?
Seth.
It was hidden on purpose?
Seth?
Yeah.
I believe Seth, hid it.
He did
on
not
purpose.
tell me that. He did not tell me that. I thought I just put it in a weird spot. That is so funny.
Oh, that probably makes
Seth.
me hiding your water bottle when we were at Seth's house less of a funny joke and more of an asshole.
Didn't understand it. I was just like, why'd you do that?
Oh, I wasn't trying to be an asshole. It was it was a continuation of the hiding Christian's water bottle joke.
No, I'm glad I know now because this is just like I'm behind on a joke and I've caught up and that's so funny.
So Seth hid it, not to make you lose it forever, but just when you were at the end of that night, go, where's my water bottle? There
I forgot
it is.
I had one.
But you could not find it. We could not find it. Seth hid
that's
it too
right.
well.
Way too well.
Way too well.
Dude,
we eventually
that is
did
so
find
funny.
it, and we were like, Christian found it, and you were like, bought a new one, so just keep it.
Yeah.
So now we
Dude,
have
they're
your
cheap as
water
hell.
bottle.
These guys, like $15. They're cheap as hell.
Damn, for the
cop
amount of
one.
water you can
They're
keep
great.
in that bad boy.
Yeah, and like, it's also just, it's really good to be able to keep track of your water. Because I didn't know how much I was drinking before. I would just have 20 ounces. And also, so much better for the environment.
I don't know. Like, I have 2 to 3 bottles, but I don't know how much that is.
Of 20 ounces?
I think, just a typical water bottle.
That is 60 ounces. Which is about bing bong.
Bing bong.
Yeah, this is 64 ounces. So you're having the 64 ounces is the, oh shit, 64 ounces is the recommended amount. So if you're doing 3 of those 20 ounces a day, you're killing it. Mm-hmm. What is that? Oh, is that your floor light?
Yeah, I got a new ring light.
Oh,
Just
it's a ring
because,
light.
like, what, a month
yeah.
a month after
Mine doesn't do
getting
colors.
like a month after a month after getting my first ring light from before we did any in-person episodes. We were still doing Discord.
Yeah.
I got a ring light. That ring light lasted maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and then it got broken.
Yeah. Cheap.
So, got a new one. Black Friday sale.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I really wish I had taken more advantage of Black Friday. You know what I did do? You know what I did fucking do? And it's one of the best decisions I've made in a long time.
What did you do?
Cyber Monday hits, and I see an ad for YouTube Premium, 3 months free. Cop that shit. I'm never going back.
It is expensive. Something. Yeah.
Huh?
Oh,
what did you do?
Hulu, if you're watching this, just stop. On Black Friday, Hulu does a get 12 months for like 99 cents a month, or like $1.99 a month.
Word?
And like, this is my second year doing it. I just use a different email and different card number. I tried just using a different email, and it was like, hey, fuck you, we've seen your card before. And I was like, here's my credit card. And they said, okay, thanks.
What happens when you run out of cards?
I mean, I have like 5.
Oh, word?
Yeah, I have a debit card, and then I have like 4 credit cards.
Shit, hell yeah. That's sick, dude.
Yeah, my credit score is fucking great. Hey, I'm really, as a 22-year-old man, I'm actually really proud of my credit score. Because, like, it was self-made. Like, I know some people who have good... No, listen, there's nothing wrong with it, because I'm going to do it for my kid, because it's easy. But when you have a kid, as soon as you can, get a credit card with their name on it, and you use it responsibly. That way, when by the time they need credit, they already have an established history and good payments. I know some friends of mine that had parents that did that, and as soon as they needed a good credit, they already had it. I had to start my credit from ground zero. From having no score, I had to build it up to what it is. And it is above the national average for someone of my age.
Same. For me, I think I turned 18, and they're like, hey, you should probably get a credit card. And I was like, okay, thanks. And then for Adri, when she got her license, they got her a credit card and said, you only use it for gas, and we'll pay it off.
Yeah.
So it's essentially that, but she understands the concept of using a credit card. But yeah, for me, it was like, yeah, you should probably get one. You're an adult now, so you should probably get one. And I get it. And like, your credit score is 500. I was like, Mom, is that good? No, it's not, Christian. It's not good.
Well, because you get it, and now you only have one account, which is bad.
Yeah.
You want multiple accounts.
You want
2, your credit history is hella low. You don't want that. You want to have an established credit history that's been going for a while. Hey guys, I love how every now and then we'll just accidentally slip into a place where we give financial advice.
Whoops, finance.
We do it very kind of semi-often. Every couple episodes we're like, listen guys.
It's good for people to know things.
If you have a $900 credit line, never use it. Use the credit, but never use 900. Never use half of it. Never use more
than 300.
Never use more than 300, because credit lines get really, really pissy when you use over 30% of your available limit. Why do they give you the entire limit if they punish you for going over 30%? I don't know. It's all even bullshit if you paid off. Made up, isn't it? It's all made up bullshit. So
it is.
But just don't use over 30%.
It's because you're seen as like a risky buyer of like, oh, I have $900, so I can use $900, and they don't see that. Even if you can pay it off, they don't see it as responsible, which is bullshit.
Why then issue a card where you're like, oh, any amount of usage on this would be considered a risk? If you're scared of me being a risk, be like, here's a $300 line, and you can use all of it, and we won't get scared.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why my original card that I had was like 700 or something like that.
My OG card is like 300.
Yeah. Mine was 300, and then they upgraded me, and I was like, I'm still using too much for them to be happy, and so I just went out and got a one for $2,000, and I never spend $2,000 on anything, so I'm not worried about that. I don't even go up to 400 on that thing. So
yeah, my highest card is like a 1,500. With my bank, and I do like my bank. I have no problems with them. I think I've said it before as Wells Fargo. I don't really have a problem with
I use Wells Fargo.
Good guys over at Wells.
Yeah, and I'm actually leaving soon though.
Yeah, any particular reason?
I'm tired of the $500 minimum. Not cool.
Huh?
Minimum of $500 in your account. You're not allowed to have less. You get a fee.
Aren't there ways to avoid that, like making so many purchases a month on your debit card?
I thought so. I also never use my debit card. Ever.
You just use credit and then pay off your credit cards?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
For everything except for rent. Rent is the only thing I use my debit card for because it's too much to put on a credit card.
No, I use my debit card for like everything I can afford. If I can't afford it, it goes on the debit card. If I can't afford it in that moment, I put it on credit, and then the next paycheck I get, immediately it gets paid off.
I always use credit because I'm trying to boost that score, baby. And
cashback rewards and other things.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get a cashback reward card soon. Right now,
I might get a
wasn't
Walmart
able
card.
to get one, but
who knows?
I'm actually looking at a BlockFi card. Are you familiar with this card?
No.
Cashback in Mr. Bitcoin.
What?
1.5% cashback. I'm gonna use it.
That's
thinking
actually fucking nuts.
It's crazy.
That's actually nuts. Are you kidding me?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
When
this
the
shit is
cameras
going
are
crazy.
off, we're gonna talk about this.
yeah. But yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I have to do some research before I get it. But right now, there's I believe it's 0% APR, and there's no annual fee.
Yeah.
No foreign transaction fee, like nothing. And you can you can use it on rent.
Yeah.
Boom, rent paid, 1.5% back in Bitcoin.
That's
how would I not use
ridiculous.
That? It's insane. So, but I'm looking at it because I'm like, this can't be real. There's got to be something here. There's got to be a catch. So I am looking into it, but I'm hopefully getting it soon. I'm going to use it for Christmas shopping if I'm not too late on that. I don't know when it comes in. If it comes in the mail in like longer than a week, then no. But hopefully it comes in the next couple of days. But anyway, yes, we can talk about that later. But yeah, where are we? How far are we? We are at 42 minutes. That's actually, I thought we were going to be further along. That's cool.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something that happened like earlier today? It was crazy.
Yes. Let me hit you with something just before that, which is just very quick, very quick.
Yeah.
I regret to inform you and the listening audience that as of yet, in 1 week's time, our werewolf question has not been answered.
I know. I checked it yesterday and I was so upset.
When it happens,
but there was a new question up there.
If it happens, I'll let you know.
Hell yeah. There's a new question up there, so that means they're still answering questions, so it should be answered
Wait,
soon.
there was a new answer up there?
A new answer.
Okay.
To a new question, yeah. So within the last week, they have answered a question, so they might just be taking some time on yours. You asked a very poignant question.
They had to scratch their fucking heads on this one.
They have to.
Wait,
whatever 14-year-old is in charge of this WikiHow page.
I fucking have to know by... I don't know why I'm looking
the 15th. The 15th.
15th?
I believe it's the 15th or the 18th.
No, it's not. Hold on. It's the 18th.
Ah, fuck, it's the 18th.
I have to know by the 18th.
It's like crucial.
It's really important.
Extremely important. Fuck, man, that's funny. Yeah, I was bummed. I checked it yesterday and I was super bummed.
Hold on. I need to actually do this. Can you tell that I have depression? Look at me. Do you see every time I look at December, I have to flip 2 pages to look at December because it's still on October and unmarked off?
I don't see that. It's slightly off.
Oh, you can see like
camera.
This much.
I can see the bottom. Yeah, I can see the bottom, the numbers.
Yeah, I'm on October right now and none of it's crossed off.
That's so funny.
So, can you tell? It's not depression, it's ADHD.
Yeah.
There we go. Did it. Also, hey YouTube, look at the pretty picture for December.
Ooh.
I have a lunar calendar, so
That's
like
cool.
all the pictures of as soon as I flipped it to December, I took it off the fucking wall. But okay. But yeah, I like astronomy, so I got a thing with a bunch of pictures of the moon because I really like the moon and I think it's pretty. And some calendars will tell you when a new moon, a half moon, and a full moon are. You get the moon phase every single day on this calendar.
Fuck
I can
yeah,
tell you
do.
exactly what it's going to be. Christian, you know what the fuck it is tonight?
What?
Of course you don't. Why would you? It's a waxing crescent.
Gang, gang.
It will be a waxing crescent until the 10th.
Waxing crescent means it is
A crescent getting
big boy.
bigger.
It's turning
a
into
crescent
big boy.
getting bigger.
Cool.
On the 10th, it'll be the first quarter, which is a half moon. And then because we will now be getting bigger and above half, it's not a crescent, it's a gibbous. So we'll be waxing gibbous until the 18th, which is a full moon. And that's what I need to have my answer
That's
by
what
on
you
that question.
need to know.
So let's cross our
Dependent.
fingers.
I think we'll get it. I think we'll
I
get
hope so.
it.
Hello? Hello?
So something happened to me earlier today. It was pretty cool.
Hey, man, tell me about it.
Yeah, okay. So I went to go, fucking shoot some fucking hoops, dog, because I wanted to go shoot some hoops. So I went to go shoot some hoops, and I was at a park where you shoot hoops, and I was shooting hoops, and I leave
Wait,
the
what were
hoop
you
shooting area. I'm sorry?
I said, wait, what were you doing?
I was shooting hoops.
Oh, awesome. Okay, go on.
Cool. So I leave the I leave the hoop shooting area where you shoot where you hoop shoots at. Fuck, shoot hoops at.
Hey, do you want to start the episode over?
Yeah, we can do that. Let's
We'll
maybe
just
do
do a
that.
second take on everything.
So
I'll do it later. Now it's on March.
Hell yeah. I'm pulling out, and someone
Awesome.
flags me down, and he's like, hey. I was like, shit. So I come to a stop, and I roll down my windows, and I'm like, yes, is everything okay? And he was like, yeah. I just wanted to wish you happy holidays, man. And I was like, oh, thanks. And he hands me $5
What?
out of nowhere. He was like, yeah, man, I saw you practicing out there. Good stuff. Here you go. Happy holidays, man.
What a jolly friend.
Dude, I was elated. My whole drive home, I was like, that's fucking cool. What a cool guy. I felt bad I couldn't give anything back. But like, if I
What, you
gave
pull
him $5
like a Power
back.
Ranger out of your back seat? But like,
what if I did, not the Power Rangers, but like, what if I did just grab a 5 out of my wallet and was like, right back at you? Do you think he would say anything? I kind of want to do that now. Like, if somebody ever gives me money, I'm like, thank you so much. Here. And just
let me get you
another.
something.
Yeah. Get another one that is different from the one they just gave you, but the same amount.
Yeah,
Just
same
give it to
exact
them.
amount. Here, yeah, I think you deserve this as well. A different $5, but I'll keep this. I'll cherish this. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Wow. 2006. That's so nice.
I need just say, oh, I needed this. Thank you. Here's this though.
I've been meaning to offload this one, so you can have this one. But
You can have this
thanks
one.
for yours.
This one's kind of gross
Yeah, this one's yucky. I dropped it in the toilet like twice.
today,
So
but you can have it. Dry it
it's
off.
yours now. You're welcome. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Bye. Oh shit, man.
Got any
I had
plans
one
for the
more.
holidays?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Awesome. That's so dope.
Yeah, do you?
No. No.
Alrighty.
We'll go ahead and say it.
Yeah.
I think
We're gonna have
there's something.
We're gonna have oh my god. We're gonna have a secret Santa.
Here you go.
Yeah. What?
What?
Huh?
I don't know.
Go ahead.
So, no. I think there is something to be said that it is very healthy to separate life from work. And
Facts.
Christian and I both agree that, like, there is recording this show and there is being the friends that we are.
Hanging out.
So, we
Just dudes
want
being
to put
dudes.
as much content on this channel as possible. We're going to very soon, within early 2022, have bonus content. We're going to have just different outings and adventures we go on. We're going to be doing more vlogs. And we'll just be expanding upon the ABP realm. So we're super excited for that. But we're not going to be vlogging anything from the trip that you'll be taking later this month.
Separately,
which is, it's weird. This is like the first non-family holiday, like, thing that I've ever done. Like, as an adult person. Yeah, I don't get invited to things.
That's fair. Same.
Like, my friends will do stuff, but, like, I just see it on their Snapchat story, and I'm like, that's awesome.
Cool. Looks like fun, guys. Looks like that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, looks like a lot of fun.
Glad you guys had a good time. That's really cool. What you guys did.
That's really awesome. That's really awesome.
Yourselves. Yeah, nice.
The
awesome.
thing that sucks, though,
Maybe
is
I'll
that
get to
primarily
one day, but...
it's never those friends. It's the fact that when I was in school, I had, like, all these friends. And then when I left school, like, only the ones I was friends with stuck around. I still talk to them all the time because we're actually friends. The other people are just people I really liked from school that, like, if I didn't have to be at school, I probably wouldn't talk to them as much.
Right.
Well, those people have the parties most often.
Yeah.
And all of my friends get invited, but I do not because I'm now a degree of separation away from it. And it's not like Seth or Noah or anyone can just invite me to something that they were invited to. That's not how that works, and that's not cool.
It's not cool at all. You just show up.
So that's primarily the reason I don't get out to things, is because in my friend group, the people that have the parties are the people that aren't my direct friends.
Yeah.
They're the people I just, kind of hung out with in school that I don't talk to much anymore. So as an adult, this is like the first non-family holiday thing we've ever kind of done.
That's exciting.
And we're going to be getting together to do a Secret Santa. Our friend group is doing a Secret Santa. I've got my person, you've got yours.
I do.
And we're going to be getting gifts, and then we're going to meet here and exchange gifts, and then go to a local holiday attraction. Do you hear that?
I do a little bit.
Someone's car alarm went off.
I thought it was a piano. So,
of course.
When I said I heard it a little bit, I definitely meant a little bit.
But then we'll be going to a local holiday attraction, which is nice. And maybe next year, that holiday attraction has a second thing. You can go drive through and look at all the lights, or they also have an ice skating rink. But we're not doing that this year.
Okay, cool. I would eat so much shit. Oh my god, my teeth would be replaced with ice. I would fall so much. It would be so bad.
Yeah, the majority, like 90% of people there, just like hold on to the rail on the wall, and then after half an hour of going around like that, they start to get a hang of it and will let go of the wall, but they'll still stay on the edge. They'll stay on the edge and just do laps. Meanwhile, like me and Seth and some other people will just like go out to the middle of the ice and just start
doing lifts.
Yeah.
Just
me and Seth out there like dirty dancing.
Yeah. But ice. Dirty dancing, but on ice.
Dirty ice dancing.
How have they never... Ooh, that sounds wrong. Some
How'd they what?
Dirty ice dancing. How have they never done dirty dancing on ice? I feel like that would do really well.
Yeah. I feel like it'd just be so hard. That lift on ice.
People do it all the time.
That's an ankle breaker. Goes wrong one time, boom, say bye to your ankles.
Bye-bye ankles. Bye-bye ankles. See you later. Bye-bye, Uncle Ankle.
Fucked it.
I fucked it. That was really bad. You know what sucks is I can't say Seth cut that because he'll just be like, I'm not going to cut it because Christian looks like a dumbass.
I think we learned that very quick. I think very early on when having Seth as an editor, we were often apt to say, hey, Seth, cut that. Hey, Seth, add this. Hey, Seth, do this, that, and the other. We've learned better, and now we do not make requests because we know whatever we do.
Unless I spout my entire address. Yeah, I'd spout my entire address on a phone call.
That was the funniest shit.
Then we have to cut it.
Oh my god, that was so funny. You said your whole address. I said, Seth, please cut it.
You gotta cut that. Yeah. Sometimes when we're serious, I'm like, Seth, you gotta cut that.
I think the only things that he will actually cut upon request are large portions, like 5 minutes or more of us legitimately not being funny. If we ever say something accidentally political, which happens more often than you guys think, because it's very
Less
hard
now.
to avoid. Less
We
now?
haven't in a while. When was the last time we said something
On the
political?
show, accidentally? I don't know. I told a coworker last night one of my favorite moments from this show, which was your what's political about changing America
Changing
bit.
America. Yeah.
I told him about that. I have a coworker. I have a work boyfriend now.
Christ, man.
Whoa. Why are you choking on your teeth?
It was just funny how quick you went from coworker to boyfriend. It just happened really quickly, and it was. Very
It did happen really quickly. It happened in one shift. We worked
It
one
happens
shift
quick,
together, and we had worked together before. But like
Yeah.
this time, because we had worked together before, we just kind of start conversing about a couple things, and it's like, so. Well, here's the thing. First off, before anything else, before finding anything in common, I knew that we were vibing because we would just make references and the other would get it. Just without mentioning it, he would be like, you know, something Bethesda Todd Howard. I'd be like, oh. Skyrim, Fallout, you know, video game guy. And we liked the same video games. We never said the video game, but he'd be like, fucking Bethesda. And I'd be like,
Bethesda.
yeah, I know what words you're saying.
Yeah.
So eventually I was like,
nice.
on the topic, what kind of games do you like? Starts listing every game I like. I'm like, whoa, hey, Resident Evil 7 was the first game I ever speedran. And he said, fucking same. And then I'm like, I'm currently playing like Resident Evil 8 right now, and I'm 100%ing it. I'm like playing it multiple times to get every achievement. I'm like, I love Dark Souls. And he's like, same. I was like, Dark Souls 3? He goes, yep. We talk about BioShock. We talk about all these games. Then we start talking about movies. Literally, me and this guy are the same guy. We
Hell
determined. By the end of the night, we were like, what is your dad's name? Because like everything we were saying, we all the same music, all the same video games, movies, TV shows.
How tall is
How tall is he?
he? Yeah.
He's like my height or just under.
Okay.
Just
cool.
under my height.
You're not allowed to have any more short friends. I'm your only one. So.
Oh yeah. No.
Okay, cool.
He's like
Good.
just under my height.
Good. I won't get jealous.
Yeah, no. He's cool. He's fine. No, you'd love him just because he can throw it back to you just as fast as you throw it to him.
Is he the person that commented?
No, I think
saw
that's a
him-
bot. Doesn't
Are
it
you
have
sure?
to be? Doesn't it have to be?
I don't know, it
LOL,
doesn't-
thanks for sharing.
Oh, is that the comment?
On YouTube?
Yeah.
On YouTube, it's literally like, LOL, thanks for sharing.
Honestly, fact that we got bots, pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
That's how you know you've made it, man. It's when
We
the
got
algorithm is like,
bots.
this needs bots. Enough people are seeing this. Yeah, definitely that is a bot.
Yeah, right?
I'll just respond.
No, but like I've talked to multiple people about the show now. I've talked to him and then another coworker named Jeremy. Both are awesome. Michael
Hell
and
yeah.
Jeremy, both awesome guys, and
Jeremy.
both like extremely cool in their own right. Jeremy
Get him on the
was
show!
Yeah, Jeremy danced on TikTok for a while, and he's just a funny guy. He got 40,000 followers, and then he took a break, and a bunch of people unfollowed him, and now he's struggling with TikTok, which is really the plot arc for all TikTokers.
Hell yeah. We need to post a highlight today.
We need to post a highlight. And then
We can talk about that later.
Michael's just a really cool guy. So
Hell yeah,
big
man.
props to y'all.
Get him on the show.
There's one person I want to get on the show. Her name is Nina. She has actually followed me since like 2 weeks after I got TikTok.
Get her on the show.
She
Get her on
is
the show. She
a
should be on the
Twitch
show.
streamer.
Cool. Haven't had one of
Yeah,
those.
she had like a couple hundred followers, and then there was like something happened, like a mass unfollowing. It wasn't even like bots either. People keep finding
Weird.
her again and then messaging and being like, "Hey, I never unfollowed you. Why am I finding you
that's
again and having to hit the follow button?"
Weird. That sucks.
It was really bad, and no, she's done very well.
Good for her.
No,
Oh yeah,
like-
get her on the show.
Oh, absolutely. And then we have some other people that we were supposed to have on the show that like we just never scheduled a date for. Edgar,
Yeah.
the TikToker.
Yes, that's right.
His
Get him on the show.
account got banned, but he got another account, and he's back on it. And
What do you
he's
get
still
banned
doing
for?
just as funny shit. He's hilarious.
You get banned for something. What do you get banned for?
Do you remember what he does? What's his shtick?
No.
Oh, dude's just a pothead. Like, that's pretty much his entire thing on TikTok.
Nice.
Is he's the weed guy.
Nice.
And
Who
I guess
cares?
TikTok doesn't like that.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe.
Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous.
Right?
It's legal in so many places.
I have a
It's so
TikTok that
legal.
is still up. I have a TikTok that is still up. Remember the time you made fun of my juice opening video?
I do.
In that I duetted you, and I took a glass of actual wine, a bottle of actual wine, cracked it open, and chugged it. That's up.
Yeah. I've made several jokes about trying meth or cocaine.
Crack. Yeah.
Crack. Yeah, that shit stays up. TikTok
'Cause
doesn't
it's
give a
funny.
shit about that. Thanks,
It's
man.
like Edgar's funny. Edgar's hilarious. That's why I asked him
Leah-
to be on the show.
So I showed Leah some of my TikToks. And she looked at me and she said, Christian, you're really a funny person. Like, I think you're so funny.
That's
These
the worst.
fucking-
that is the
yeah.
worst way to start.
Yeah.
Christian, you're really, really funny.
You're a really funny person. She was like, these suck.
Like your recent ones?
Yeah.
She is wrong.
I think so
Objectively,
too.
she's incorrect.
I think they're funny.
They're kind of fire. I can't tell you how many times I rewatched So I'm sitting on the toilet and I was just thinking, that video,
She thought that was
puts me
so
in
fucking
tears.
stupid.
It puts me in tears.
That's so funny.
Just because of how genuine, I know your laugh.
Yeah.
Just how genuine your laugh is in that video.
She says that it feels like I'm coming on too hard, like coming off too hard, that I'm being too hard, that I'm.
Hey, yo.
No, she says I'm coming off like I'm trying too hard. That's the word I was looking for, trying too hard, which makes sense.
No, because, like, you're not. Like, you don't want anyone to see these.
That is what I was saying. I was telling her, I was like, that's the crazy thing is like on my older videos that I actually tried hard on, she thought those were really funny. But like these ones that it's just like, oh, that's a funny joke. Let me pull out my phone and do it.
You aren't
put
telling
no
jokes
effort.
for other people anymore. You're telling jokes for you.
Facts.
Shit that you would laugh
statement.
at, which is the shit that I laugh at.
Hell yeah.
You have gone from making videos for everybody, which you had to try, which weren't always natural,
Yeah.
to going to telling jokes that come from
Oh,
you know.
fuck.
what?
I froze.
How is it always an hour in?
I don't know. Oh, but Discord has detected a new audio input device. Don't switch. I think it's the webcam. I don't think it's the... Let me...
But it's always like an hour into the episode.
It is like an hour in. Here, let me stop recording and
It's
then
a
restart.
it's a good signal to
Guys,
stop the
talking.
episode.
Yeah, right. Let me stop recording. There we go. I'm recording again.
Seth's blood pressure is so goddamn high.
That's not good.
Watch the video that he sent to our group chat.
Hey, that's not good.
That's really high blood pressure. And I love that he captioned it, working with you guys got me like...
Yeah, that's really not good at all.
I don't want to concern you. I don't want to scare you. But I do want to say that his blood pressure is a direct effect of being my friend for 10 years. So...
Well,
Watch out,
I think
bud.
I think we had a good run. I think that was but I'm go ahead. Let's just stop.
I don't stress you out as much as I stress him out.
No, you don't stress me out at all, actually. You actually relieve a lot of stress.
That's the thing, is that, like, the reason I don't stress you out all that much is because, like, we operate the same way. Our brains work very similarly.
Yeah. Seth operates
like-
very differently.
Yeah, the thing with Seth, though, is that, like, now he essentially has, like, another gym.
Yeah.
So his blood pressure's really taking the toll.
Do you ever think about, like, hey, this person wouldn't be my friend if we, like, met today?
Yeah.
Do you think you and Seth would be friends if you met today?
Absolutely fucking not.
Gosh.
Didn't grow up with
It's
each
hard
other?
to say. It'd be very dependent on how we met.
Fair. Because you
but,
do share
like-
similar interests.
Oh,
You're
no,
just
of
two
course,
different
and that's why we
personality
became
types.
friends in the first place.
Yeah.
But we were very different people when we met as compared to now.
Yeah.
And I think while we might be able to bond over the video games that we like and the movies and stuff like that, we definitely would never get as close as we are now. Like,
Yeah.
me and Seth have been friends for 10 years. And if we had met now and then were friends for 10 years when I was 32, I don't think me and Seth would be on the same level at that point that we are now.
Yeah.
I think being friends and staying friends throughout how much you change from being 12 to being 22.
Yeah. Well, and
Being able to stay through all that, really,
yeah.
we're
Well, and
friends.
adult friends are very different from kid friends.
Oh,
I
for sure.
don't take adult friends on my life journey. Like, I hang out with them, I see them, you know, what's up, let's talk, blah, 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 hang out, do whatever. You're like an attachment as a kid and a teenager. Like, that friend is an extension of you.
I
for
tell
years.
the friends that I made before the age of like 18, I tell those friends that I'm still with, Seth, Jace, Noah, Tanner, you, even Rachel. I'm like, hey, listen, ... I hope you like me, because you're stuck with me.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I can never make another friend like that again because I'm 22 now. I'm not under
Facts.
18. I'll never make another childhood friend. I have
Nope.
my childhood friends.
It's impossible.
The only thing I can do now is lose them. So,
Yeah. Yeah, shit changes
so
when
we're
you're an
going to
adult.
stay tight. So we're going to be good.
I feel like that might be one of the leading stress things about being an adult that you don't even realize. Of like, it is impossible to make a new like you're only losing friends. You can't gain that bond ever again. So the ones you have are the ones you keep.
Because with all the free time you have when you're a kid and you have no responsibilities, you don't have a job, you spend so much time together. That's the thing. The 10 years in the past that I've spent with Seth, we spent probably double the amount of time that Seth and I even would have available to hang out with each other in the next 10 years.
Facts, yeah.
Like, just since the pandemic, I've gone from seeing Seth like weekly to seeing him like maybe once a month. Maybe.
Really?
When
That
you're
shocks
not
me.
here, I see
Yeah.
him for D&D, ... and that's it.
That shocks me.
We don't hang out when you're not here.
That is really like
I'm sure
genuinely
both of us
super
would
shocking.
like to,
Sure.
but I have a job and he has school.
He has a job.
It's really
He has school.
hard.
Yeah, no, that's
It's really
fair.
hard. I'd love to go out and just like do dumb shit with Seth and Noah.
Hell yeah.
Just have a guys' day. Let's have a guys'
Yeah.
day. All four of us.
Yes. Please.
I
haven't
know
had a
Noah
guy's
would be
day in
down.
Forever. Absolutely.
Seth's blood pressure, we'll check, but
Yeah, whatever. We'll take something with us and
He'll be
we'll
fine.
check it once an hour, but he'll be fine.
oh my god.
But
we'll bring one of those like
no, I have one of my childhood friends. I met him when I was 7 years old, and we were inseparable until I was about 14. Then we went to the same, or no, 13. Then we went to the same school, and I made different friends than he had, and we just kind of like slowly drifted, and we have become literally two people who are just unbelievably different. We are unbelievably different people.
Yeah.
And I still try. I really do try to keep up with him, and he tries to keep up with me as much as we can, because like that special bond that you make when you're 7 fucking years old can never be made again. And that's all
Yeah.
you got. So yeah, he's super a different person, and like if I met him today, we probably would not get along. But because we have that like super strong bond that you can only make when you are a 7-year-old child with no responsibilities, unlimited time, and unlimited like energy, like that can never be replicated.
What I think is nuts is that you and I met when we were 17 for a month
For a month.
And then 3 years later, when we were 20, we started this show. So it's weird that, like, you're still very much one of my, like, childhood friends. Like,
yeah.
you were definitely before the barrier of, I can never make friends like this again.
Yeah.
And we knew each other for a month.
Was I your last childhood friend?
Yeah, you and Rachel kind of cut off.
That's crazy.
You just made it. You just made it.
I think you're probably my last as well. I can't think of another friend I made after
Wizard.
you. Unless Logan is one. I have to remember when I met Logan. I think I met Logan right before Wizard, but also I might not have. It's either you or him are my last childhood friends that I made.
Yeah.
Crazy, man.
Nuts.
That's crazy.
And the fact that after the 1 month, like literally 30 days of hanging out, we were like, my career's going to be based around you. We said that as 17-year-old kids. We were like, whatever I do in the future, why are you part of it?
Yeah, you're going to be, whether you want to or not.
But both of us agreed. We were like, yeah, I want to be part of it.
Hell yeah. Hell fucking
when,
yeah, man.
Do you think when COVID's over, we're going to, like, do the whole 9 yards? Like, do you want to do stand-up?
I'm so scared of stand-up in the modern day.
Yeah?
Dude, if you bomb, that shit's going on TikTok. It's gonna blow up because people like seeing bad comedians more than they like seeing good ones. And that's super frightening.
I will say
I also don't
that
write,
over the
I don't
last
write
year,
jokes well.
we've gotten a bit of practice doing something.
That's
now,
fair.
That's not stand-up practice. That's not live audience stand-up practice.
No, or pre-written.
But we've gotten a format and we've gotten an energy between the two of us that it's a lot easier to practice now than if we had to start practicing that on stage.
That's fair. That's fair. It would be fun.
But that was our original thought, is that that's what we would do.
Yeah, that was what we really wanted to do. We were both really big into it at the time. Of course, everyone was.
Fair.
That was such a big boom in stand-up.
Yeah.
That has carried over to now. Like, it's still big, but stand-up wasn't as big after, like, the 90s.
Uh-huh.
Like, 2000, you don't think about, like, 2000 stand-up comedians or, like, early 2010 stand-up comedians. They're not as prominent as they hit when they were in, like, 2016. That's when, like, it felt like there was such a big boom. They started getting on Netflix.
John Mulaney, Mike Birbiglia, Gabriel Iglesias was huge for, stand up. We've got people
But even John Mulaney and Mike Birbiglia weren't big until the big boom of like 2016. That's when their names really started shooting.
Aziz Ansari, Kumail Nanjiani.
Yep.
Just huge names that primarily Donald Glover.
Yes. Yep.
A lot of these people, it's crazy that a lot of these people, their comedy blew up because they got known from TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
Aziz Ansari. We've got Aziz Ansari. We've got
John Mulaney didn't. Else? John Mulaney blew up from his comedy alone. He wrote for SNL and he was on like a couple times, but really it was the comedy that actually shot him up into fame. And then he started getting TV stuff.
Exactly.
But that's
who knows what we'll do in the future? We could do stand-up. Yeah. We could do...
Shit, I'd love to just do a live show with this thing in front of an audience. You know how fucking fun that would be?
You have no idea how much I'd kill to do this show in front of a live audience.
Dude.
Just like a fucking theater full of people.
Yeah, dude, that'd be sick. Just an hour.
I'll wear this.
I think we'd be better at it than what we're doing right now. What is that?
I'll wear my little necklace.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's my ABP necklace.
That is so cool.
Did I tell you I made this?
I don't think you did.
I showed you a picture of it.
You might have showed me a picture and I've forgotten. But that's so cool. But no, genuinely, I think we'd be better at it than the way we do it now. Because already when we get in the studio and we're in front of like two... What does that say?
It says...
It's backwards.
It is backwards, but it doesn't actually say words. It's each letter is its own word. So it says, hello, everybody, and welcome back to another insert adjective here episode of Anything But Politics. As always, my name is Jim Altman, and I'm here with...
That's amazing. I need to get
And I can make you a bracelet that says, Christian Roman, what's up, everybody?
What's up, everybody? Is that what I say every time? Do I say what's up, everybody?
Often. I'm not going to pin you down for every time.
No, it's pretty much my go-to, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. What's up, everybody? No, even just when we get in front of Seth and Mimi, it's like it changes because there's somebody watching.
It does.
Yeah.
So
anyway,
you know what? Let's put that dream in like 2023 and
get it out
really
there.
work 2022.
Hell
blowing
yeah,
up.
baby.
Through TikTok, through whatever we can. I'm ready to
yeah.
promote this thing.
Samesies. Yes, sir.
I think over the last year we've really homed what the show is.
Facts.
And now I'm ready to promote it.
Bing bong.
Watch our show.
Hey, hit the like button.
Hey, if you like... Hey, listen here, you motherfuckers. I've looked at our YouTube analytics. 30% of you that regularly watch aren't subscribed. What the fuck?
Fuck off. No way.
60% subscribed, 30% unsubscribed.
That's so
weird. A
weird.
third of you. You're not
That's
even...
so weird. You know what's crazy about that? You know what's
What?
crazy about that? That's
What?
90%. What are the other 10%?
What?
You just said 60% and 30%.
Well, not a perfect 60-30.
Oh, it's like 64-36.
Oh, probably. I mean, shit, I'll look it up.
Either fucking way, if you are watching this show consistently, please subscribe, hit the like button, because it's important and it helps YouTube go like, hey, this is good. Let's make other people watch it, which we want. That's what we'd like to have.
Okay, yeah,
So,
watch
hit the like
time
button.
from subscribers. Subscribed in the last 28 days, watch time from subscribers, 69%, nice. 69% of our watch time is coming from subscribed people. 30.9%, so about 31% of our watch time over the last 30 days comes from people who are not subscribed.
What the fuck are you
Fuck
doing?
you.
Subscribe. What the hell? This isn't free. Subscribe, bitches. For reals, no. Subscribe and hit the like button. Leave a comment. We love seeing comments, even if they're from bots. If you're a bot, leave a comment. We love it.
We love it. We love it.
Tell your friends.
We got a subscriber.
Yeah, we did. I did see that. We got 54. Tell your friends. Hey, let's do a really cool show. They're pretty funny.
They talk about pee sometimes.
They talk about
but
pee
they also
all
talk
the
about
time.
finance sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it's pee, going to the bathroom and stuff like that. But sometimes it's like, hey, do your taxes or whatever.
Yeah, these
Sometimes
guys,
we talk
they've got
about
it all
spank-
covered.
Yeah, we go everywhere except for
Politics.
That is the staple. So, yeah, just tell your friends, like, hey, they're pretty funny. Give it a listen. If you don't like it, that's cool, but try it out.
And let me go ahead and shout out, because we've talked about it a couple times, but have we, since we've started posting TikToks, said,
We haven't.
hey, this is our TikTok?
Follow our TikTok. Yeah, we post some
Literally,
highlights there.
are we just anything but politics?
We are anything but politics on TikTok.
Wow, we really were lucky. We snatched that.
Nailed it. Get it on out there. Go check it out because there's some pretty funny videos up there, and we're going to keep posting more funny videos on there.
Go to @anythingbutpolitics on TikTok, and you will find
Bing bong.
our highlight page.
Hell yeah. And it's pretty good so far. We got to post another one today. So if you want to see that one, go fucking check it out.
And we're going to go ahead and wrap up so that we can do that.
Yeah, let's do that. Hit him with that outro.
So thank you, everybody, for watching. It means the world to us, and a huge extra special thank you to Miller, Jamie, Kansas, and Aurora, 4 people that kind of donate monthly to keep the show as auditorily and as visually pleasing as it possibly can be. Now, if you're able to and would like to do this as well, you can go to anchor.fm, that is anchor.fm/anythingbut. That'll bring you to our homepage where you will see the support button, and you can sign up for monthly donations of 99 cents, $4.99, or $9.99. And now, of course, if monthly subscriptions aren't quite your style, then there's a PayPal link in the bio as well that you can do a one-time subscription of anything that you would like to do and are able to do. So we really do appreciate it, and it really does help. All of this money has gone towards helping our production company take care of us, reserve studio space, get us better quality mics and lights, and one of these days maybe we'll pay Seth. One of these days, maybe it'll happen.
Joke. What a good joke.
We just need to do that every episode when one of us really nails something. Just be like, hey, good joke.
Good joke. Hey, good joke, Jim. Ow,
Hey,
shit.
hey, thanks, man.
Hey, no problem.
But other than that, of course, do follow us on TikTok. That's at Anything But Politics. Subscribe if you haven't. Leave a like on the video if you made it to this part. I want to know who makes it all the way to the end.
If you watch all... Yeah, go ahead.
Say it. No, you say it.
No, if you watch all the way to the end, at the end of every episode that we've been doing for the past several episodes, we do a little bit at the end, and it's a full black screen, but we make funny, and it's one of my favorite parts of every episode. But I realized the other day, I was like, people probably don't watch all the way through. So watch all the way through to get that little golden nugget, or you can skip to the end. I don't fucking care. I just want you to watch it because it's usually pretty funny.
It's literally so good.
It is fun. Do you put it on the Spotify?
Yes.
Sick. So that too.
Starting like a month or two into Seth being our editor, we pretty much figured out that it is a waste of time for me to edit the audio episode and him to
That's
edit
true.
the video episode. So now
weird.
we just take the audio from the video
Smack.
and we put
Bless
it on
you.
We put it on Anchor. So
Yeah.
the
smart.
audio is the exact same. There are rare occasions if we do a very, very visual bit where we'll cut it from the audio episode. But
Yeah.
Seth
No, that's
pretty
smart.
much does all editing now. Pretty much.
Yeah.
He does.
Maybe
and
we
he has
should
for a
pay him.
while. That's what I'm saying. So if y'all would like to give a Christmas gift to Seth, I think you might be able to leave a note with your PayPal donation. Be like, for
Yeah.
Seth.
Yeah. Oh, do that or leave your Cash App or something.
Yeah. We'll just give Seth's Cash App. Here's his Cash App. Make him happy. He's earned it. I'll tell you what, he's earned it. He's
Dude.
put in more man hours than any other member of the ABP team.
This man is crazy. Yeah, he really does put in so much work. It's insane. And we keep fucking him over every week by recording late.
That's why his blood pressure is so high.
His blood pressure's so high. Anyway.
But yeah, follow us on social media as well. On Twitter, where I believe at Anything But Politics.
Yeah.
I might be dead wrong.
Follow us on our socials. Follow us anywhere you can.
At the ABP Podcast. That's what we are on Twitter. At the ABP Podcast. And I think we're on Insta as well as the same thing. But like, you'd be able to hit killer tweets such as Bing Bong. We did tweet that.
Hell yeah! I did see that one.
No, I did retweet We Were Someone's Nina, the Twitch streamer that I'd like to have on the show. She was the individual who had ABP as one of their top podcasts.
Hell yeah!
No, their top podcast.
Yeah, my friend of ours was their top as well.
Looking at our Spotify Wrapped, ABP's Spotify Wrapped, 17 people listened to our podcast more than any other podcast
That's
for the
crazy.
year.
That's
If
crazy.
you are one of the 17 people, hit us up. Leave a comment or go to our
please.
social media and leave something. We'd love to shout you out.
Yeah, you guys are awesome. That was so cool to see because I didn't think that was a true thing. Anyway, let's wrap it up. We've been going for like an hour and a half.
We love you guys.
Love you all so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I almost hit stop recording.
Oh, dude. But also this one's hard because like I feel immense pressure because I just said how funny it is whenever we do this.
Oh, no.
So people are definitely, this will be
you've
the
really-
first one that people listen to the end of.
You've really screwed the pooch on this one.
Yeah, I really did screw the pooch on this one.
Man, you really... I don't
Fucked
want
a
to continue
dog.
down that rail.
Yeah.
You really fucked the dog on that one.
Dude, you really fucked a
Aw,
dog on
man.
this one. People should
Aw,
start
man.
saying that. Maybe don't. Never mind.
You know what,
I
people?
take that back. Do not start
Immediately,
saying
I
that
retract my statement. Don't say you fuck dogs, please.
one. Don't
Please.
say you fuck dogs. It's people really don't like when you say that.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? Screwed the pooch is such like a term that people use. I started trying to jazz it up, and
Yeah.
you know, I was at a bank and I just said it really loud. Like, I had sex with a dog. People didn't like it. People got mad. I was asked to leave the bank. So maybe don't do that.
Quick question. This doesn't even have to be part of the podcast. We can end it right there. But if you did say that in a bank, can they make you leave? Is it not? Is it against the rules to say, "Hey, I fucked it. I had sex with a dog"? They can't make you
Show
leave.
me the law.
Yeah. I had sex
Where
with
is
a dog.
it written that I can't say that in a bank?
They just be like, "Ugh, please don't say that. Anyway, do you want to make a withdrawal or a deposit? Like, they can't ask you to leave. It's not part of the... They're like, no, look, there's a rule book right up on the, or a plaque up at the top.
Number one, don't rob us. Number two, don't yell that you have sex with dogs.
Those are the only 2 rules. We only ask 2 things of you at the bank.
Don't rob us.
Don't rob us, and don't proclaim your sexual involvement with animals. That's it.
Ever.
That's all we ask. Ever. You just broke that.
Number
rule.
3.
Get the fuck out of here.
Deposit or withdrawal? Question mark.
Nice.